Classics are always timeless, just like apple and cinnamon. Let's see what we have in store for you. For food's sake, let's get started. Of late, this is my go-to dessert to fix a sweet craving. It's none other than the apple and cinnamon pots. Let's go through the ingredients. We have apple, which is going to be stewed in a little butter, and there's milk, water, brown sugar and a pinch of salt. And after that, we're going to make the streusel topping with oats, melted butter, brown sugar, cinnamon and ragi flour, a surprise ingredient. So let's see how to get going. We'll start by making the streusel topping. For that, we'll add the oats, the ragi flour, around 1 teaspoon cinnamon, half a cup of sugar and half cup melted butter. Just mix it together so it's well combined. Usually it's all-purpose flour which is used, but in my new journey of making small healthy tweaks, I've put ragi flour, and I honestly prefer ragi flour to all-purpose flour any day. Now that the streusel is done, let's go on to cooking the apples. I've used a variety of 2 apples. You can do different apples for different textures. So let's start cooking it. We'll start with the butter. You don't have to wait for it to melt. We can just put everything in. I'm going to put the sugar. And then the apples. A pinch of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, 1/4 cup water. We're just going to half cook it, and the butter and the sugar and the water and a little splash of milk towards the end is going to make it a little beautiful sauce. A squeeze of lime, to add that extra tartiness. And then I'm going to finally add a splash of milk. Can you see the beautiful sauce forming, which is getting a little more creamy? When the apples are half cooked like now, we can switch off the flame. We can now transfer it to the ramekins and layer it with streusel and apples. Spoon the apples into the ramekins uniformly. After we finish filling the apples, let's fill the streusel. This is such a yummy part of it, I can eat it by itself. A nice addition to this is some walnuts. If you like that nutty flavor, do add some chopped walnuts into this filling. With that, we are ready to bake. Always make sure when you're baking, you bake in a preheated oven. For this recipe, it's going to be 200 degrees centigrade for around 15 minutes. Let's go and bake. This smells so delish. I can't wait for you guys to try it out and let me know on Instagram how it is. I'm going to dig in. This is one of my favorite desserts.